Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pooya and Liana Lounge for episode number 10. We made it to episode 10. I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for being with us on this journey as we venture into the double digits. As of always. As of course. As always. As of course. I am one of your hosts, please, Keely.
I'm Liana.
The other host.
Hi.
And we're here today for a little special edition of the PAL, the Pooya and Liana Lounge. We're doing the hot ones or spicy ones or whatever doesn't get this copyright struck. We'll figure out in post what the title of this episode is.
Yeah.
But we're going to be asking each other some spicy questions. Should you choose to answer, good. We get the info. If you decline to answer, you must eat a hot wing. I have prepared wings. They look immaculate. And I have brought forth 5 sauces, 5 levels of spice for us to go on a journey here today.
I think I'm going to be able to handle level 1. After that, I'm so screwed. I'm not wearing any makeup, so when I'm like sobbing and crying, I'm not going to have at least like running mascara all over my face.
You're going to be fine. I believe in you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Power of positive thinking. That can overcome your taste buds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's going to be a taste journey because there's some good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, unless I answer every single question, which is, again, my goal.
All right, then. I think it's time. Are you ready for this challenge?
No.
No. All right. Thank you for joining us, everybody.
See you next week.
Yeah, if only it were that easy.
Okay, so how is this going to work?
So, I have made wings.
Yes.
Obviously.
Okay.
I have sauced the wings, meaning I've done my buffalo and barbecue mix that I usually toss them in.
Okay.
What I've not added to them is the hot sauce.
Okay.
I have all the hot sauces here with me. These hot sauces there's heavier ones than others. I think we can go a couple of ways. We can just go base first question is the easy one, or based on the question at hand, we can decide the difficulty.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I have a ginger ale.
You have a ginger ale ready. We got yogurt on standby.
I have yogurt down here.
I've got my Coke Zero.
You've got 2
water. Of them. So I have 2 Coke Zeros.
Yeah, you have 2.
It's because I know the highest level one will destroy me. So I'm like, one is specifically like break in case of emergency.
Yeah, but don't you not want bubbles? Because I have the ginger ale for my tummy.
Water does nothing for me with hot sauce. But
you need the lipids.
Okay, well, we don't need science now. We need courage.
Okay.
Yeah, no?
Coke Zero gives you courage, just like Red Bull gives you wings.
Yeah. How about you zip it the lipids? How about that?
Okay.
I tried it, failed. I don't know. All right, go ahead. Kick us off.
Wait, I ask you a question?
Yeah.
No, I want you to start. You ask me a question.
Why? No.
Yes, because I want to gauge.
Liana, we're going to do snake draft style anyway, so it'll never be you first every time.
Okay, so let me tell you, I was in such a quandary putting this together because obviously in one universe, I want to ask, like, you want to mix of both, right? I want to ask spicy questions, but I just have no gauge of what level you would be okay with.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
I think
let's just try.
Before you ask, let's not do the grading the questions thing, potentially. Okay. Let's just go on levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I died, how long before you moved on? Why are you laughing?
What in the world?
Like, I don't want to know the answer.
Okay. If you died...
Or got Thanos snapped or something like that.
That's
like, if
different.
why is that different?
Because you could come back from a Thanos snap.
Okay, if I died.
Wow. No coming back from that. How long before I moved on?
Yeah.
And like, I can't just be like the appropriate amount. You want like a specific time?
I want days.
Days?
I want it down to the day.
You think it'll be only days? Nah, here's the... Okay, so I am opting to answer because this is a very easy question, I think, compared to whatever's going to come.
Okay.
I think probably a year at minimum.
Okay.
Because knowing myself... I would be completely distraught and destroyed for a good 6 months. So for 6 months, I'm basically useless. Mm-hmm. From 6 months on, it's learning to recenter, reminding myself how happy you made me, but how much you want me to be happy. And then probably about a year in is when I'm like, all right, am I back on the dating scene? And then that's going to be weird.
Yeah, you didn't grieve long enough, I think.
I think I say a year. Realistically, if we're being honest about Pooya the person, probably 2 years.
Yeah, or more.
Okay. 5 years. You know what? Screw it. 10 years. That's it.
Forever.
Yeah.
You
Till
can
I'm
never
43. Yeah. It would be hard.
Yeah,
I think that even like the idea of, because what do you classify as moving on? Is moving on me starting to look for like a new partner or dating scene?
Yeah.
Or is it when you find the person?
No. I think it's when you are ready to start looking for another partner.
Yeah.
If that was of interest to you. But obviously it wouldn't be because no one could compare. But that's fine.
I mean, I will offer you the opportunity to answer the question yourself.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
That's not how this works.
I know, but why'd you say absolutely not? Like your answer is going to be like 5 days.
Because some of these questions I don't want to answer.
Oh, I see.
So I don't want that offer given back to me.
All right, well,
I don't want to set a precedent.
be careful on the swing back.
Okay. But that one you said wasn't bad.
For me, no. I mean, depends on the person.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right. I am going to ask you, name something I do that gives you the ick.
Oh my God. How much time do we have?
I can't give you that many icks. That is...
You want me to answer?
Oh, you have to be like, I wrote every question I wrote. I was like, I'm open to hearing what the answer is. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
So just to be clear,
I'm going to pick one.
You're opting out of eating this one.
I'm opting out of eating. I'm going to
Wow.
answer this one. Did you think I was going to eat on this one?
No, this was my easiest one, I think.
Yeah, the easiest one. Okay,
Maybe.
great. So then,
Yeah.
okay, so we're not. Okay. I have the ick when you leave your clothes on the floor. I have the ick when you leave your socks like in the bed, like tucked under in the sheets. So I'm like sleeping
Oh, when
with
I
your
take
dirty
my socks off when we're asleep.
I get the ick when you leave your socks under your desk. Like, remember when there
So
was
these
this,
are
like,
all the
pile
same
of stuff?
thing. These are all
Well, I'm
clothes.
going in categories.
Okay. Also, I said name one, not name 7.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go with those then.
No, keep going.
No,
Keep going.
No.
But they can't be sock or clothing related anymore because you've ran that river dry.
Okay, can we talk about hygiene? Is that an area?
You know what? 1 was enough. You gave me 3. A little too keen to answer this one, I think.
Yeah, but I love you despite all of those things. Which I think just shows really how strong our connection is.
I feel like I scammed you because I feel like if these things gave you the ick before we were like
Some of these things I didn't know until we were together. So it's like uncovering a fun present. But it makes you who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess there's some endearing qualities to it. But I don't like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't sound like you like it.
Because whenever I clean the bedroom and there's like hoodies just strewn on next to your bed.
So yeah, the thing is, there's no excuse. There's like excuse for maybe one hoodie there, right? It's like I took it off or like I'm not wearing that to sleep or whatever.
Yeah.
But then when there's like 3 of them.
Okay,
then
here's the thing.
That's
too.
when I've lost the argument.
I
But
gave you a basket to put your dirty
It's
clothes
full.
into.
Oh, you mean the
no,
hamper.
You have both a hamper for
that's not
permanently.
that's a dirty clothes basket?
Let me explain.
All those clothes are clean.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You want to keep talking? No, you go. Okay. You have 2 baskets. You have your hamper, which is where your dirty needs to be washed clothes go. Then you also have a basket on top of your dresser, the white one, that is meant to be for clothes that you maybe wore your hoodie once, but you're going to wear them again. Like, let's say you go to sleep, you're not going to wear it, but you maybe want to wear it the next day. But that is like, there's like a Leaning Tower of Pisa worth of clothes in there. And I believe they're clean.
They're all clean.
Okay, yeah. So those need to go into the dresser, and then that could be the receptacle.
What needs
for
to
your hoodies.
happen is I actively need to go through my clothes and purge some because I have too many clothes. And if all my clothes, like every bit of my laundry was clean, everything is out, I will not have room for all of them.
Yes.
So,
and you have a lot of clothes you don't wear
yeah.
that are just like sentimental clothes, which is fine.
Not
I'm
all
okay
of
with
them.
you keeping some sentimental clothes, but when you're at a point where you're just like swimming in clothing, it's too much.
I have sentimental clothes, and then I also have the wishful thinking clothes where I'm like, I can fit into this at some point down the line. So I think cutting ties with some of those
Purging a
clothes
bit.
could go a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the sock thing is very valid because no one likes that.
It's just
I don't
such an
like that.
interesting habit.
Is
That
it?
you peel your own socks off and you just like leave them in various places.
Oh, well, no. The thing is, when I'm like, if it's by my desk, it's because I took them off knowingly at my desk. If it's the one in the bed one is I'm dead asleep and I'll remove them while I'm asleep. That I can't control.
It's because you're running a marathon while you sleep. So you got to kick those socks off, baby.
Okay. Well.
Okay. So we did a good job. That's one round of questions apiece.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's my turn to ask you a question.
Sure.
All right. I wrote a bunch down because I couldn't remember any of them.
That's the way it should be, right?
Okay. What are the last 5 things you Googled? / what's like your search history for your the past 5 things? You don't have to share all of them.
I mean, I'm going to look and see what it is first.
Part of me is also just kind of curious. Like, what are things that you Google? Because when I thought of this question, I looked at my own Google search history and I'm like, this is so boring.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Yes.
My last, I'm going to answer.
Okay.
My last one was best questions for a Hot Ones challenge. Because I was trying to stat pad my questions because I felt like a lot of my questions were very similarly themed and I was trying to like branch out.
Okay.
Then I have, and this you'll remember, we discussed this, Buffet's Connecticut Review.
Yeah.
Then it's Netflix Inside Sidemen, which if you don't know, I'm a fan of the Sidemen, this YouTube collective from England, and they have a reality show coming to Netflix called Inside. They've announced 4 cast members, and I'm very excited for it. So there's that. And then I have New Haven weather.
Oh.
Because often enough, I'll look it up and I want it in Celsius, and my phone knows it in Celsius. Mm-hmm. And then I have Solomon Kalou tweet delete. So Solomon Kalou was a Chelsea player that I did not like as like a teen. And it wasn't like he had done anything for me to not like. It was like, I'm a teen, so I'm just not liking him because I don't like him.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure at one point he replied to a tweet of mine, slewing him. And I don't remember what the tweet was, and I don't have those tweets from my end to go and look and see what it was.
Okay.
So I tried to like see if he had ever deleted a tweet or something, because I remember he like went in on me. And I was like, has he ever been in controversy for that? So I looked it up, couldn't find anything.
Oh, okay.
How many was that? 4?
Yeah.
Speed test.
Like a typing speed test?
No, like a Wi-Fi speed test.
I see.
I'll give you an extra one. Thomas Tuchel. He's a football manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty innocuous.
Survivor 47 bios. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I was hoping for. I guess like, I don't know, big titty mommy something. I don't know.
That's going to be in the Google search?
Look,
My last 5?
I'm here to
big
learn
titty mommy.
something. I guess maybe I should have asked from last night.
Yeah, I don't think you get anything different.
Search
to be clear, the buffet one was from Saturday.
Yeah, what are you not searching? I'm Googling stuff all the time.
I don't really search stuff on my phone.
Oh my gosh.
And a lot of my Google searches are very like stuff like that. Like one of my top Google searches on my computer is Google Forms, and it's because I search Google Forms and then click on Google Forms there as opposed to clicking the anyway.
He also goes to Yahoo to search for Google.
No, what am I, Jerry from Parks and Rec? Okay. Sorry, Gary. No. Jerry, Gary,
Larry, Gurgich, whatever. It's like, okay.
All right.
All right, my turn.
Your turn. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What is your social security number?
Oh, well, obviously I'm not going to answer that.
No, that was a joke.
Oh.
I was going to say
529.
I was going to save that and put it at the very end, so you have to eat the spicy one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. Do you want another one about me?
It's up to you. You can pick whatever ones you want. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's my worst podcast / content I've ever made?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. See, okay, here's my personal opinion about you as a content creator is I feel like you don't have super high highs, but you also don't have super low lows.
Okay.
Like I would say that the hype challenge that you did on Twitch, that was like that was maybe the high.
Yeah,
like the highest
it was a good time.
Or like the Among Us, those first couple streams like back in the day. And I think part of that was not even as you as a content creator. It was just like riding that high of Among Us and the hype and everything that was going on. Mm-hmm. So in terms of like the worst content that you've made, I don't think the worst is even like that bad per se.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming you're answering the question.
Yeah. I'm going to answer. I don't want to eat any wings. I would say that your tier lists towards the end felt a little bit repetitive and kind of boring.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, I think our Masked Singer podcast got stale.
Oh,
Yes. And
snap.
actually, if you ask me what my least favorite podcast to record was, I'll give you a bonus answer. It was the Masked Singer podcast for a
Really?
while. Yes. Yes.
Why?
Because you had like this specific way you wanted to go through the show. This was when we were in our Rocky phase. You had this specific way you wanted to go through the show. And I was just like, what is there even to talk about here?
Yeah.
I want to just jump around. I want to be a little bit more free fluid with it. And you really wanted to like stick and be a bit more rigid.
Well, because I felt like we were like, I don't remember exactly which season it was, but we had clearly moved away from it being a Masked Singer podcast. It had started becoming more of a vibes plus some Masked Singer. And I was trying to hold on to some structure from what we had previously had, which was, going through the clue packages and then the performances and then the judges' comments and so on. And I felt like if we didn't have that, it was anarchy because it was just going all over the place, which I enjoy. That's fine. And I know that with our audience, we had heard, about half, more than half at that point were just listening for us, which is great. But I also knew there were some tried and true, like, Masked Singer OGs that wanted that content. So I was like, let me make sure we keep doing that.
Yes, and I don't disagree with you that we should have talked about the show, right?
Okay.
There was show to talk about. It was just like, I can't talk about this performer because we haven't gotten there yet. When I wanted to like draw a comparison between performer A and performer B, and it's like, well, we're still on performer A, so you would be like, no, you can't talk about that.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, okay.
Well, it was also, that was my, Masked Singer was, as you all know, my first ever show that I was hosting.
Yeah.
And I was like, very like, precious because I was like, I don't want to like give away the ending immediately because why are people tuning in, right? Because especially if there's people that are watching just to like hear us talk about the episode, they didn't watch it and we're like, and blah 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 went home and so whatever. And then I felt like, why are they going to stay on and tune in? I've rolled back on that opinion now, especially like with this season of The Traitors. Rob likes to spend the first 10 minutes kind of giving you the TLDR and then dive in.
Yes.
And I've become a lot more susceptible to that. But I agree with you. I definitely was like, no, let's not skip ahead.
I think that was also part, though, of shifting the format on RHAP in general. Because the Drag Race podcast, for example, used to be very rigid. Like we would go, like when Mike was hosting, we would go through, but that's what every podcast at the time was doing. So then once Rob started doing a little bit more of like, let's do a higher order vision of the show, like that episode, and then we can go into some of the specifics, but not necessarily go beat by beat.
Yeah.
I changed the Drag Race format when I was hosting to match that as well. So we just hit it right out of the park with whatever the main story is. But anyway, but that was all happening at the same
with
time.
90 Day, I used to, before we would start the pod, I would talk with the guest and plan out, we're talking about this couple, then this couple. I would give them the order and we would determine the order together. I've stopped doing that now. I kind of just on the fly, I'm like, all right, you decide which couple next. And we just write it. I'm like, that's fine. I will say though, I can't accept that answer.
What do you mean?
Because you picked a thing that's me and you together. It
I
has
picked
to
your
be.
tier lists.
What about podcast?
Okay, first of all, it said or.
It didn't say the word or in my questions.
Read me again the question.
It says, what's my worst podcast and content I've ever made?
And content. So your tier list is technically could be a podcast if you listen to it as a podcast.
So you're saying every other podcast I do is magical? It's a good time?
No, I'm not saying it's magical, but I think everything you do is serviceable.
Well, thank you. Sounds like I'm okay. Just a generic man.
I think you know what you're going to get with you.
Yeah. Okay. Your turn.
My turn to ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
30 minutes. No wings have been eaten. This might just be a Q&A. Just have dinner later.
Okay. What's the biggest mistake you've ever made?
Biggest mistake I've ever made?
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Okay. What are you thinking about?
What the biggest mistake would be.
Marrying you, am I right?
No. It's a bit of a deep answer, but I don't want to get into it.
Exactly.
Like, no, to be clear, I'd be fine sharing, but it would require like 20 minutes of setup, and I don't want to do that. So
great.
I'll wing it.
Wing it up, baby.
I'll wing it.
We did it, gang.
Yeah, we did it. All right. So for the first one, so we didn't buy all the hot ones sauces because let's face it, I'm going to be the only one consuming these after today.
So many. We have
I have so
literally
many.
an entire shelf of hot sauce.
Oh, that is not the right one. That is the 5-star one. The right one is this one.
Well, some of them aren't even open.
No, yeah, I mean, because I'm not having them often. So these are Melinda's brands. If you don't know Melinda's, great brand. I do recommend.
Got them at TJ Maxx.
Yeah, well, some of them. Some of them we actually got from the main store. And these are, I'm mixing these two. It's the one level hot. It's the cayenne hot sauce and the jalapeno. So I'm putting them two together in a mix.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to jump cut while I put these sauces in, that's fine. Or you can talk to the audience. All right.
Sauced
the wing.
Sauced up and ready to go.
I'm ready. I'm going to have the drum because
Okay.
I heard that's
I'm a flat
your
girl.
flat girl.
There's something fun about
it. It looks
flats.
amazing. I made this.
Yeah, you
I made
did.
them myself. I'm
did a
going to
good
go ahead
job.
and mute my mic now because you don't need
Yeah.
to hear the chewing.
Okay,
So
that's probably a good
apologies.
idea.
All right. Now this is where you talk to the audience.
Yes, because otherwise, in audio format, this podcast would not particularly go well. So I saw this. Okay, while Pooya's eating. Wait, did you get a napkin? Okay, yeah, because you're gonna have salsa all over your face. So I saw this. All right, just to give an update, Pooya seems fine, and it just seems like he's eating a wing as he would normally.
Just a
So
wing.
it's just a wing. So I saw this TikTok account where you can ask the guy a question, and then he takes a loaf of bread, he cuts a slice off of the bread, and then it falls one way or the other to answer yes or no. So it's kind of like a magic 8-ball, but it's a slice of bread. He's got like millions of followers. I feel like we should be slicing bread. Is this the future?
That's already stolen, though.
The slicing bread?
Yeah, someone's already doing that.
Really? Maybe it's this guy.
You just said. Now, I'm not saying
Yeah.
he stole the content.
Oh,
Maybe
gotcha.
he's doing it on him.
Yeah. But we I don't know, peel you peel an orange and then you see how it falls. Then they're all gonna be food-based themes. I guess it's like you could flip a coin, you could do anything, but there's something mesmerizing about the bread. I think it's because it's a non-traditional way of answering a yes or no question. You're asking for okay.
Not that much heat on this, if I'm being honest. I mean, for you, it might be brutal. I have no idea.
I'm already sweating.
I can't gauge how brutal it's going to be for you.
I'm already sweating.
But for me, it was great.
Okay.
I'm happy.
All right, one down.
Yeah, one down. All right, my turn to ask you a question?
Yes, which I will answer.
Okay. Well,
Try me.
Uganda. Okay. So, this question is, who is the worst guest you've ever had on the B&B?
Wing me, please. I would like a wing.
Wow,
Thank you
that's
very
it?
much.
You have no opinion? No even thinking about sharing?
Wing, please. Here's
Yeah.
the thing. We've had some people, like I would say Kendra from 44, season 44, 45.
The connection was bad.
Her
that don't
internet,
count,
her
though.
internet connection was really
Yeah.
bad. That was actually the first thing that popped into my
All
head.
right, I'm going to mute Liana's mic now
Okay.
as she's about to start chewing on this wing.
It's cold.
Well, this is the problem with recording. Well, I can prepare it live.
Oh, no.
What? You okay?
Yeah. I'm gonna be okay. But
Oh
if
my
this
God.
is where we're starting, this is not a good look.
The questions have not even gotten tough yet.
I don't do capsaicin spice. Why couldn't you have doused these in like wasabi or horseradish? I do root spice.
Capsaicin spice. Oh yeah, let me get you some paper towel.
Do I eat the whole thing?
If you don't want to, that's fine.
Okay, I'll be a big girl.
I would say this is the one you want to be a big girl on because they're.
Also, this is my dinner technically, so.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Maybe if you get really hurt, I'll buy you some jalapeno cheddar bites. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, it's got a little bit of a kick, but nothing enough for
Okay.
me to be like it's spicy.
I think I had a spicy spot.
Side, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's fine? Lovely. Okay. Yeah. I feel like the reason I wrote that question, I was like, I mean, it could be juicy. It could be juicy, but you didn't end up answering it, which is fine. Who I think is the worst guest you've had on the B&B? It ain't my question, now is it? Yeah. I
did it.
You did it? I'm unmuting you now. All right, there we go. You did it. Give me the bowl.
Okay, that one's done.
But level 1 is done. Okay, we both got in on the level 1 of it all.
Okay,
So the problem with going snake style, though,
Yeah.
is then I have to ask you another question. And if you don't want to answer it, you're about to double wing. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm a big girl.
Okay. You're panting. Why are you panting?
I'm sweating.
Oh, my God.
Okay, is it my turn to ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, if you could change one thing about me, what would it be? / what's the thing you hate the most about me?
No slash. Pick a
Yes,
question.
it's that.
Does it actually say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I could change one thing about you,
/
what would
the
it
thing
be?
you hate the most about me.
Okay. That part makes it so I shouldn't answer it. Because up until that point, I feel like I could have said an answer that is a fair answer. But now it's like, well, I don't hate it about you because I don't hate anything about you. So it's true. It's honestly true. So I guess it depends. How about this? I'll share my answer.
Okay.
And if you feel like it's not valid,
Yeah.
I'll eat the wing.
Okay.
The thing I would change about you is I wish you could turn your mind off. And this isn't a knock against you. It's just I know how much peace it would bring you because I know how much your mind is always moving and I know how much that impacts you.
If only I had an innie.
I wouldn't wish that on the innie though. The innie's never not thinking. Oof. Yeah. Because like I feel like, we've had times where even you're going to bed, but you can't go to sleep because you're constantly thinking. Or like,
Yeah.
Is
that the thing you hate the most about me?
I don't hate it about you. That's the problem.
What's the thing you dislike the most about me?
I really don't dislike anything about you. Unlike you, I don't have a laundry list of literal laundry of like the clothes on the oven.
But it's not things I hate about you. You said the ick.
Yeah. The ick is pretty much hate. But
No. Okay.
Is that a valid answer?
Yeah, I accept that as an answer.
Yay! We cleared it.
Yeah. Even though I should be making you eat wings just for the lulz.
I mean, I think I might end up doing that for the lulz eventually, based on where we are.
Apparently, I need to come up with like more intense questions.
All right. You ready for the next question?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So this was sent in by one of our podcaster friends.
Ooh, okay.
If Pooya discovered new interests later in life, Liana, do you think he'd be a top or a bottom?
Ah, I see.
Which I'm like,
Yeah, you'd be a bottom.
really?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, can you give us a lesson on what these terms mean?
I assume you're talking in like homosexual male relationships.
I think that's what the question
This
is
is the
alluding
implication
to.
of the question.
Yeah.
So, can we say this on YouTube? I think so. When engaging in homosexual intercourse between two
Why are you
males,
talking like Sheldon Cooper? What is
I'm
this?
just making sure. I just want to make sure we're
When
still
performing
monetized.
coitus, like, just say the thing.
So Pooya would expose his anus to be penetrated by a male companion. Is this what you'd like?
Not what I expected.
Instead of the one doing the penetration.
Okay.
Upon another anus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Very scientific.
Yeah, you
Okay.
could be throwing that pussy around, baby.
Oh, wow. All right. Get to your next
Throw
question.
that pussy in a circle.
Get to your next question. Also, yeah, why wouldn't she answer this? Why would she
Yeah,
be like,
why wouldn't I answer that?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is your least favorite RHAP podcaster?
Oh, we're going to have some cross streams here with these questions. In what context?
It's up to your interpretation.
That's just mean if I name names here, though.
Yeah. So are you really going to upset all our friends by being like, so-and-so's the
No,
worst
if
RHAP
anything, I'll upset
podcaster?
one person. Everyone else will be like, name me. Perfect.
At least I'm second to last.
Well, it isn't fun if I don't answer, though.
You're going to answer?
They want the tea.
Oh my, I kind of want to know too.
Yeah, well, because I mean, the reality is
it me?
Yes, I married the one I hate.
Well, I'm just your least favorite.
Oh, I guess that is what the context is. Oops. I don't hate anybody, to be clear.
Yeah, least favorite. Yeah, I wrote down who is your least favorite RHAP podcaster.
My least favorite could just be the one I like the least, which means I like them. So technically, it ain't that big of a deal.
Okay.
The problem is I like everybody. So is Wing and Clock. You didn't really think I was actually going to answer that, right?
I thought you might.
I mean, I definitely made it look like that.
I thought you might give an answer that was like, oh, my least favorite RHAP
But I don't talk to them
podcaster
really, which that's a non-answer
like,
to me.
Oh, I don't watch News AF, so Danny and Tyson are my least favorite podcasters.
Yeah, as if it would ever be Danny and Tyson. I
know. Danny and Tyson are always top tier.
Yeah. No. I just chose not to answer because I feel like this is one of those moments where it's just drama for no reason. Because even if I give a preface like that, I'm like, I don't really know the person.
You're going to be clipped and shipped.
Exactly. It's like, oh, wow, Pooya's the mean one.
He is. Now everybody knows, finally. Everybody thinks Pooya's so nice. He's so amiable.
No one thinks that.
Really?
Actually,
what do you think people's perception of you is?
That I'm like I don't know, to be honest. You know?
Because, so Mike asked this question in the Survivor interviews where it's, what do you think people's perception of you is going to be?
Right.
And I have no idea how to answer that question. I'm not them. Ask them. Why are you asking me?
I think...
What am I supposed to be self-aware?
I think I've come off as a know-it-all with some of the content I do, like some of the podcasts I've done, because you read the comments, you'll learn kind of what people think of you. I think people think I'm kind, friendly, nice.
Other synonyms.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think people might perceive me to be more of a leader than I actually am.
You are very much a follower.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's not a bad thing.
No. Did I say it's a bad thing?
Imagine a world of leaders. Ugh.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready to go for wing 2 now.
Okay. Wing 2, baby.
I'm going to mute up so you entertain the squad.
Okay, well, I already talked about bread TikTok guy, and that was like number 1 on my bullet list in terms of what to. Oh my God. So I saw a video. Where did I see it? I want to say TikTok, but I don't think it was TikTok. Whatever, that's not important. So does anybody else in their grocery stores have those robots that go around? So the Giant grocery stores have them. We have Stop and Shop, which was bought by Giant, so they're all part of the same thing. So we have Marty, which is the robot that goes around the grocery store that supposedly acknowledges spills and stuff. As far as I can tell, it only gets in people's way, and that's its function in the grocery store. But I saw a video of one of the Martys escaping the grocery store. It was out in the parking lot, and then someone from the store had to go get it and like shepherd it back inside. I just like the idea of the Marty robot escaping.
How heavy do you think that Marty robot is?
Okay, I would say probably more than 100 pounds.
So do you think they lift
100 pounds maybe? No, he was he was like guiding it back, because you know how it goes through its like little yeah, it was like sheepdogging it back inside. Like you have to walk your Marty robot back inside. So how's the
delicious?
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, which level was this? This was a 3.
I realized I didn't show. This is the extra hot with 3 X's.
Yeah.
And it's got 3 flame meters on it.
Okay.
The first one we did was 1.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. I mean, for me, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it's gonna feel for you.
I'm gonna
die. This one has about low key about the same as the first one to me.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So then maybe that won't be so bad. Because sometimes I feel hot sauces put they put what they think it is, but it depends on the person.
When I did a similar thing in the hype challenge, I feel like what ended up happening was I bought this like sampler thing of like 40 different ones, and a lot of them just tasted the same, just different branding. So
it's actually the same hot sauce, just put into different bottles.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. You know, this is pretty clean for what we're doing here. Like,
yeah.
You think we're making a mess, but we're not. We have a disposable thing here.
We also have every bowl in our household in here.
It's being used.
Preparation.
We're being clean.
Yes.
And happy. Okay.
Okay.
It's your turn to get asked the question, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Might as well just get you the sauce.
No.
Yeah?
How do you know? I might answer.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to run with this one. You have to boot either Amon or Beth from the Drag Race podcast. Which one are you booting?
Oh, no. But they each bring something different. I need both of them.
Then you need a wing, too. Is that what you're telling me? Or are you going to boot one of them off the podcast?
I'm actually trying to think of my answer. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to answer or not, but this is actually a genuinely really hard question if I had to answer. No, wing. I need a wing. I actually don't even know, because I think I could do a simple system first in, first out, or last in, first out. Yes. So then that would be Beth.
Okay. So you're not going to do last in, first out.
No, I'm just thinking if I were, I'm not going to answer. But if I were to answer,
I see.
that could be a cop out, right? That could be like an easy cop out.
Well, the thing is, it's like a question where I'm forcing you to remove one. Obviously,
I don't
they
want
both have.
to.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't make me.
So you have a wing then.
Uh-oh.
So she is having the exact same one I just had, which is the extra hot with 3 flame thingies on it. And when you're ready, I'll mute your mic.
Ready.
Here we go. Just biting into it, folks. I enjoy making wings. These are air fryer wings, and if you want my recipe, just let me know. Easy pickings. Great eats. All right, speaking of great eats, let's unmute Liana now. What's up? Compared to the first one?
Spicier.
Spicier.
Yes, it is spicier.
Okay, that's good to know.
But I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you're doing great. Good to know that there is a barometer to this, because for me, they tasted about the same.
Oh,
Oh, you bit into a spicy pocket?
Spicy.
This is what Liana does when she'll eat anything spicy. Like, but then she handles it fine. All right.
It hurts.
Aw, you're okay though.
Why would people choose to eat food that hurts you?
Because most people, it doesn't hurt them. It's just a nice kick. It's a flavor kick. All right, I want to reveal something to you. And I don't know how you're gonna react to this, but I did also put some cayenne pepper in the base sauce. I'm not unmuting you yet because you're breathing heavy.
Spicy.
You don't have to eat the whole thing. You took a bite. Okay, look at her. A trooper. This is.
I got wing sauce on my face. I don't like it. It feels cold. I don't like it.
I'm gonna wipe your face.
Yeah.
Which?
No, I got it.
You got it.
Ew, gross. Ew. This is why I didn't wear makeup. Oh, yeah. I'm sweating.
This is the drawback of doing this. But it's fun. And we're having fun doing this content.
Yeah, I'm having fun. Oh, my nose. Look how wet it is.
You know what? I'm now in hindsight, I'm so happy I didn't get the hot ones because I think you would have been destroyed by the first sauce. I think the first sauce would have taken you clean out.
No.
No? Okay, when we hit episode 20.
No.
It called your bluff.
This is the only. What?
Huh? This is the only.
This is the one and only. Ooh. I got a spice, but.
It's so tough because I've got the mixer next to me, so I'm like muting and unmuting at select times.
Okay, I did it.
You did it! Yay! And you've not even reached for the yogurt yet. Good for you.
Saving that. That's a break in case of emergency type moment. Ew, my hand is wet and sticky. Sensory issues.
Okay, do you want another paper towel?
No, yeah.
Yeah. You're just going to raw dog the rest of the podcast like that?
That's what I did for the last one.
Oh my God, really?
Oh, I should have done this thing.
No, you do. Please don't do that. Just wipe your fingers off with it.
But I know that there's still sauce there.
That's at least it'll take away the sensory issue.
Okay.
There you go.
Is it? What do I do now? My brain stopped
Did you black
working.
out? Oh, it's the thing I asked for.
My pores.
Okay, so then next time when we're like, you need to sleep, I'll give you some Tabasco or something. All right, your turn to ask me a question.
What did I ask you? What did I ask you last?
One thing I would change about you or hate you. Or hate about you.
No, who's your least favorite RHAP podcaster?
Was that the last one?
I think I asked you that. Okay.
Oh, you did, because I did answer the other one. Yeah.
What's the most illegal thing you've ever done? And it has to be illegal.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm yelling.
Yeah. Liana said, incriminate yourself on the podcast.
Yeah.
I smoked weed at a time where I'm pretty sure it wasn't like all cool to do.
Oh. That's lame.
Besides that, I don't do anything. I'm such a rule
grand
follower.
arson or something. Something fun. Something spicy. Speaking of spicy.
Should I ask you that same question, Dr. Liana Boris? I didn't think so. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, that was an easy one for you.
That was a bad question. No offense. No offense. It's okay.
It's my spice brain. It's not thinking right.
Well, the problem is it could have hit one.
My tinker sore hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to just stop? We can just stop.
No, I'm a trooper.
Okay. one of two ways that could have gone, right? Which was either A,
You
I
commit to
have
something.
done, I admit to
Let me
something
tell you about the time I
heinous,
did a felony.
or B, I've done nothing and I still have to eat a wing. So it's not a bad question.
Yeah, okay. Even though you said it was a
inherently.
bad question. But that's
All right. What is your most unpopular opinion about RHAP?
What's an unpopular opinion about RHAP in general?
Like, you know the meme where everyone's holding the sword at the one guy?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking for you.
I know, but I'm trying to think of like what's an unpopular opinion in general.
Okay, maybe
There's
something
too many
that'll give you-
podcasts. There's too many, and it's so funny because it's like we're part of the problem.
Okay.
We're part of the problem.
Okay.
It feels bloated, right? Doesn't RHAP feel bloated sometimes?
To you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's an unpopular opinion. Get your little swords out.
Please enjoy all podcasts equally.
Please enjoy. But then I'm like, yeah, but what do I? But that's the point. Like, there's supposed to be something for everybody.
Option
so
for
like,
everybody.
I get.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I disagree with the opinion, but like, it just sometimes it feels that way. Like when we were. Okay, when we were originally doing talks to do the show.
Mm-hmm.
We were looking through what we wanted our thumbnail to look like. And so what we did is we went to RHAP, the website, and we looked through all the thumbnails that existed for all the shows.
And there's a lot of shows.
And it was like overwhelming how many shows there were.
Well, I think that's the thing, right? Is like saying, oh, Netflix has too many shows and movies on it. It's like, well, you're not meant to watch all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I
I
think
get it. And
It's because
actually,
we come from a time, Liana, where like when we first got into the scene, there weren't that many podcasts on RHAP, and we would listen to all of them. Like so many of us were
Okay.
listening to. It was like a
I think
completionist
that's what
mentality.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's where it's coming from because
Yes.
it's honestly genuinely so impressive how much RHAP has grown and how much is out there, and it should be commended. The
There's a
growth
little bit for everybody.
that has exactly, and I think that that's wonderful. I think it's that maybe that's where that feeling is coming from, which is what you mentioned, which is the completionist element in me. I remember I would listen to literally everything
Yeah.
that would be put out on RHAP,
Yeah. Even shows
and
that I didn't
then
watch.
Part of me got just so overwhelmed.
That you stopped
I
everything.
stopped listening to anything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was just like, oh, I'm not going to listen to anything. And now I'm sort of like learning to reintegrate that back into the space to be able to have some balance in there. But yeah, maybe that's my hot
Yeah,
take.
'cause
Also,
I-
my mouth still hurts, so I cannot eat another way. Well, no, I'm preparing to
I'm
eat.
sorry.
I'm preparing when I'm going to have to eat another one.
Well, if it helps any, the next one is a 5-star, and it's called
Yeah, that's not going to
Scorpion.
help. That's not going to help.
So
It's not
as you
gonna
can tell,
help.
this one has been used the most because this is my favorite one.
My nose is just starting to run, but we're not going crazy. So I think
That's
I'm
good.
okay. I'm okay. This is like the appropriate level, I think, for now.
Yeah, because I think back to, for me, my TV series watching days, like when I was a teen, and I feel like there were less shows, and I was
Yeah.
up to date with all of them. I was keeping up with all of them. Now, I got paralysis trying to figure out where to go and
Are
what
your
to watch.
lips supposed to sting too? Is that part of this whole process?
That might be the cayenne pepper.
Okay. I feel
But
like
is it-
all my mucous membranes are just
Is it like the sides of the lip?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm wearing spicy lip liner.
I've had that on, like feeling from like early, but it's not bad. So,
It's a weird sensation.
It's nice.
Like I'm wearing lip plumper.
Yeah.
Lip plumper.
but like movies, same thing. I used to keep up with movies. I don't anymore. And like I'll watch one when I have the time, or
Yeah.
I'll follow a show that I have interest in. But the reality is, we just cannot keep up with all the content in the world. And I feel like especially like the pandemic, I feel like slowed everything down a little because there weren't a lot of new shows coming out, but the podcasts were there, and it was we got all the podcast content to listen to.
Yeah.
But then during the pandemic, also a lot of new podcasts started, and a lot of shows started getting pushed out. And I feel like
Yeah.
it can be overwhelming as a content consumer
And
as to-
creator, I think,
and
too,
creator as
'cause
to
it's
where
such
to
a
go and what to
crazy
do.
space.
But the reality is, take your time, pick the ones you can, the ones you cannot. It's fine. It's all good, and as long as
Yep.
you enjoy yourself, that's all that matters.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, my turn.
Yeah, to eat a wing or answer a question, right? Okay. Okay, so I had to. Okay, so you know, Ding, Marry, Kill is like a concept.
Yes.
Okay, so I had to expand that because we had an extra person I wanted to include. So this is the RHAP Drafters Survivor Drafters Edition. So it's Ding, Marry, Bully, Unalive. So it goes like you marry top, then Ding, then Bully, then Unalive. And your 4 people are Shannon, Taryn, Asia, and Chappelle. It's the Drafters Edition. Obviously, we are exempt.
Yeah.
And Rob was a
is
temporary,
exempt.
yeah.
You know, the thing is, I could answer this.
You should answer this.
Yeah. And I may already know where everyone would go in my head.
That quick?
Relatively. It didn't take long. If anything, it was just a decision of who's number 2. You're good. But if you think I'm gonna be a part of drama, you are wrong. I'm not.
Boo.
Hey, you're asking the questions to make me eat the wing. I'm not eating the wing. You're booing me eating the
I know,
wing.
but I want to know.
All right. Yeah. It's a fun question, though. I almost want to answer it and eat the wing.
Why not do both?
The problem is also I could be recency biased.
Oh, because of the Shannon thing.
And be like, oh, well, it's easy because like the bottom 2 are going to be Taryn who picked Shaheen. And like, I'm not going to do that. But then I'm like, why would I do that? Why would I deep it like that? Like, you know, so.
We're all best friends.
We are. We truly are. I definitely would not rank any of them at 4.
No, of course not.
But I'll give you, how about I give you one for free though?
Okay.
Chappelle's number 1.
Ooh, Chappelle, how does that feel?
You're my buddy.
Aw, yeah, but you guys are like friends.
Yeah.
Are you friends? Would you say you're friends?
I would say I'm friends with all of them. I hang out with all of them like about the same amount of time.
Okay.
But no, Chappelle and I are fun to live. I was about to say we go way back, but we go back around the same time I met everybody else. But yeah, I'll give you that one for free. Chappelle's number 1.
Okay. I mean, I would have preferred to know the other categories. Those would have been way more interesting to me.
It's 1 o'clock.
Okay, so I'm still sort of sweating a bit from my last wing, but I think I'm recovering okay. And so far, I haven't needed the yogurt yet, so I think that's good. Okay. So we're getting some reactions from Pooya, so that must mean that this one is spicy. But I know that you do eat this one normally, like you've been using it, so you're somewhat accustomed to the spice.
So I use this one when I make my omelets.
Okay.
And I'll put 1 drop or 2 drops in like a whole omelet. I put over 3-4 drops onto the wing, 1 wing. This one is going to, you don't want to answer the next question. I mean,
I will answer the next question.
You're going to want to answer the next question.
Yes, I will.
I meant to say. All right. I'm going to mute again.
Okay. But I know one thing I noticed while I was editing our podcast is when you look at me, you just look at me. When I look at you, my eyes are darting everywhere. I'm like, like I'm scanning you like I'm some kind of robot.
The way you set that question up was like, this isn't what I thought it would be, but it's nice. And instead I was like, my eyes are everywhere.
Well, no, I mean, I was going to talk about more broad, like, anyway.
Yeah, it's because I noticed after the first episode that I was not maintaining, I was looking there or there, as opposed to look at you, and I corrected it.
Being filmed is weird.
It is. With the full body, I still am not used to it.
Yeah.
And we're 10 episodes in.
You nailed it. You ate that wing like it was nobody's business.
Yeah, I will say the mouthfeel is going a little nuts.
How are your lips, baby?
Nice.
Nice.
Supple. I didn't mean to make a kissing noise, but here we are.
Ew.
Ew!
All sauced up. Okay, my turn now.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah,
I thought you just wanted to ask another question. I was like, okay.
No, I already did that.
All right. Let's see.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So, I'm going to give you a list of podcasters.
Wing, please.
Do you want to hear what it's about?
Yes, just in case.
And you're going to rank them from best to worst.
Wing, please.
Are you sure?
Yes. That's the equivalent of the ding, marry, kill question. I refuse. First of all, we live in a world where competition can be unnecessary because everybody is valuable in their own way.
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody, all of our podcaster friends would understand if you chose to answer it as opposed to eat a hot wing. That made me react.
Wing, please.
Babe, are you sure?
Yes. I signed up for this. I'm going to do it right.
Oh, I so know you're going to regret
I think this. I can do, though. I don't know if I can do butt pucker.
I can't do that one.
Yeah, exactly.
After this, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
So
I can do that. I can do this. I'm strong, capable, independent woman.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
You are, but in this instance, I don't fancy your odds, my bed.
I fancy me odds.
Me odds?
Plus, I have yogurt. I'm all ready to go.
You are indeed. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, no. All right, I'm going to mute you.
Okay.
All right, she's about to dip into this. I don't think she realizes what's about to happen. Feel free to.
I can hear you.
I know. Feel free to eat one bite only.
Oh, no. Why?
I'm unmuting you
Why would anybody make this?
for the spicy folk.
Why are the sides of my nose sweating? I didn't realize that I would sweat there.
Bless you. Bless you for going for a second bite or a third bite. Would you like yogurt? Really? Okay. Maybe for the final question, we do a Franken sauce and it's all 5 sauces.
That's fine because it'll dilute out the spicier ones. Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
We don't know how this... Let us know what you thought of this episode because I'm curious if this doesn't hit the way it might seem. Because I feel like Liana's going through it right now.
Okay. The thing is once I get past the outside,
It's fine.
it's okay. Because there's only... My tongue hurts.
Am I muting you? I'm muting you. Oh my God. You did it. Yay. You did it.
It's not. What?
You pick yourself up. Get it together. All right. And the reviews are in. You like that hot sauce?
No.
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 Okay. When I tell you we made the right call not getting... If I gave you Da Bomb hot sauce, it would have been sideways by now. This podcast would have been done. We would have had to cancel.
I don't know what any of that means.
Exactly. Because you don't watch
What
Hot
is
Ones.
that?
One of the comments was like, the most shocking thing about this episode is that Liana's never seen Hot Ones.
I don't know. It's just like...
You are giving some classic Hot Ones reactions right now.
The thing is like, obviously, it's the same thing with Between Two Ferns. I knew it existed, but I've only ever seen clips. I've never seen a full episode.
Yeah. You know the Paul Rudd, Look at Us, who would have thought?
Yeah, I know. That's from
Hot
I
Ones.
know.
Are you okay?
Yeah. And I know. Can I just...
You need more? More. What are you doing?
Oh.
What are you doing? This is on camera. Take that out.
I coated my tongue in paper towel to try to get rid of it.
Just
It would
have some
absorb-
yogurt. It's right there.
No, I'm being strong.
Who are you proving yourself to?
Me, and my family who think I can't eat spicy food.
Your family doesn't think. Family.
Look at me now.
You're right.
And we were right all along.
She literally tried to wrap her tongue in a paper towel blanket right now.
Just to soak up the sauce.
You're a sauce.
Okay.
All right. Question me.
This is the worst part. The worst part is having to ask you a question after I'm dying.
sorry.
Why does it hurt?
We don't have to do this ever again.
Okay.
We'll steal Robin Akiva's idea. Do sour ones next.
Okay.
You saw Vision? What was that?
Yeah, I did That's So Raven Vision.
Yeah.
You know that thing it's like a fruit or a plant, but you can buy it in the little
Makes everything
cabinets.
taste
It makes
sweet?
everything taste sweet. Yeah, I did that at university.
Okay. Fun
The
fact.
air makes it spicy.
Then stop.
I can't stop talking. We're on a podcast. Okay.
We could also just cancel the pod
No.
and give people the greatest hits.
Okay. Who is the sexiest cartoon character?
Jessica Rabbit.
That's such a bullshit answer. You can't answer that. Another answer. I unaccept that.
Lola Bunny.
I unaccept that too.
The Nala.
Yeah, no, it's a good answer.
Is that suitable? I gave you 3 answers.
I accept that.
All right, I'm going to ask you for 3 answers on this next question.
No.
All right. Well, that was my question?
Yeah.
Ask me another one.
Okay.
I'll let you.
Twerk for a minute, please.
That's ridiculous. That's not even a question.
Can you twerk for 1 minute?
I can't twerk, period.
Even if can you?
You know what? I answered my question. I'm asking you one. All right. It's a pick'ems.
Oh, I like pick'ems.
As you know, it's March, and
That's pretty mad.
a lot of people brackets come to mind. So I'm just gonna ask you some pick'ems, and you pick them. Okay.
Okay.
Ali Lasher or Brian Cohen?
Wing.
No, answer.
I
You got
refuse
this.
to rank our friends.
Do it for the content and for your mouth.
Okay. The only reason I'm going to say this is because I've known I've interacted with Allie more. So I'm going to say Allie.
Brian Cohen, you hear that? You got
But
snubbed.
Brian's actually on the Challenge podcast. I might like Brian more than I like Allie.
Maybe you shouldn't answer. What is that?
I like them both for different reasons. But I'm closer with Allie, so I will say Allie.
Okay. Bye-bye, Brian. All right, you ready for the next one?
Brian has like every once in a while he'll say something and it just like really tickles me. It like
He
makes me laugh
seems like
so hard.
y'all have the similar
I
sense
think we
of
have a lot
humor.
of I think we
you
actually do have a lot
sense
in
of humor.
common. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you this one for free.
Okay.
I would have picked Allie too. Brian. I'm just
Wow,
kidding.
you're being
I'm just
so
kidding.
mean to Brian.
I don't have to answer, so I'll pick both of you.
Okay.
All right. Scally or Kirsten?
Wing.
You've already.
I can't.
We've
I
left.
can't.
We've started. Just go.
I can't.
But you've got
I
this.
can't.
They will understand.
I can't.
They will understand.
I can't. I can't.
You said you do the bracket though.
Oh, it's a bracket? So Allie's gonna go up against one of
No.
Kirsten and Brian?
No.
Or
It's just
Shelley?
it's just a
Brian
bunch of
also.
pick'ems. It's just a bunch of pick'ems. There's no like they're not going again.
Kirsten, I've known Kirsten longer.
Oh, so that's the metric here.
What am I supposed to be picking on?
I don't know. It's whatever your rubric
Yeah,
is.
okay. I
Right?
fine. You know what? I will just answer and refuse to elaborate. I pick
No,
Kirsten.
elaborate.
No.
Well, you can't.
No.
They all can be the same elaboration.
No. It's a different reason. No.
What's the reason?
No, you can't tell you no.
This is a podcast. We're making content right now.
Oh, I don't want to be mean to our friends.
You're
because
not
I'm
being
close to both
mean.
Scally and
I know,
Kirsten.
and they know. You might get teased, but that's about
Don't
it.
tease me.
Okay. It's up to
I
them.
pick Kirsten.
Okay.
My mouth hurts.
Any other reasons?
My mouth hurts.
All right. Chappelle or Jenny?
No. They're all. I can't. Pooya.
Are you
you're
noticing a
killing
trend?
me.
Are you noticing a trend?
No.
These are co-hosts I'm making you pick between.
Jenny.
You can't make me,
But
Jenny.
that's because Jenny would be my answer. You know this. Like, if I were to get with someone who's not you on RHAP, I would pick Jenny.
Yeah.
So I have to go with Jenny.
Okay. Chappelle, you hear that? L. All right. Shannon or Mike Bloom?
No.
There's one more after this. You're almost there.
I mean, again, I do the B&B with Mike, so I have to go with Mike.
Wow.
Even though I will say, doing the Survivor, when I had time to do International Survivor with Shannon, was so much fun. But
Yeah.
I will go with Mike.
Okay. And last but not least, Beth or Armand?
That's I already said no.
Co-hosts. These are co-hosts on podcasts.
I already said no.
Okay, that's fair. You already did say
I
no.
already said no.
Okay.
I refuse to answer.
All right. Danny or Tyson?
I'm gonna go with Danny. But
Tyson, you heard that?
But only because Danny to me is just such an enigma.
Okay.
Like, I feel like maybe it's because I've seen Tyson on TV and I've seen him on other podcasts and I listened to his Ringer podcast and like I know more about Tyson. But Danny, just like sometimes Danny will say and do things that it fascinates me.
Okay. You did it. You answered the question.
I did not enjoy that.
I know, but would you have rather eaten
Yes.
the ghost pepper sauce?
Yes, I was prepared. I've calmed down. The snot has calmed.
Okay, well, we'll see if it makes it to the next one. Which,
Okay.
by the way, probably like, what do you want to do? Like one more round after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm running out of questions.
I ran out. I'm going to think of one off the top of the dome for the last one.
Okay. Who's your least favorite person to play Goose Goose Duck with?
Wow.
You have to answer.
No, I don't.
You made me answer.
Yeah, but I could also just wing it.
Nah, wing it.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Exactly. I don't really. This is the problem is I don't have an answer. I like all of them. So.
See, now I know how it feels when you're on the other side. I'm like, answer, bitch.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say any
No,
of
but
that.
I'm saying that.
Yeah.
So then eat a wing. If you're not going to answer, if not, pony up or eat up, baby.
Pony up.
Yeah, that's what people say, right? Bud.
Is that what people say?
Yeah, you're barking up the wrong
All right.
tree.
Ghost pepper.
See, how do you know that this one's more spicy than that one? That one's called scorpion.
It's because I've had both. Because I had a ghost pepper before this that I finished.
Oh.
And that was hotter. And
Okay.
I've had a ghost pepper. It was tough. It's
Speaking
on
of
the mouth.
Danny, also ghost pepper.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're about the same, to be fair, but That's fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
You should also put the butt pucker on too.
no.
Just like one drop.
no.
Please.
No.
Okay, then tell me
'Cause
two of your least favorite people to play Goose Goose Duck with.
Listen, if you want to ask a question after that, that's fine. But
Who's your other least favorite person?
No. I'm really struggling with opening this.
You want me to open it for you?
Can you?
Yes.
Sure.
I will open it.
Okay.
I will be the one.
But yeah, I enjoy playing, which by the way, Goose Goose Duck every Sundays. Twitch.tv/Pooya. We have fun. But yeah, it's hard to answer a question that you don't have an answer for.
Where is the perforated line?
Right? I don't see it either. Oh, I see it now. Hold on.
This is actually our own little mini challenge. You'll be surprised we managed to escape the escape room and we can't even open it.
This does look like we just boasted about how we got that shit done, and now we're like, I can't open this.
Yeah. I'll just smash it open. Push. That'll make good content.
The anxiety you would have if there was hot sauce in this room on the floor.
It would like hurt me.
Yeah. We'll bring it back. Look, because I don't think this is gonna open.
Can I just twist it off?
That feels like you're doing nothing.
Then why is the lid coming off?
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'm a genius.
Okay. Do you want to answer who your least favorite person is to play Goose Goose Duck with?
Again, not my question.
Well, that answer means there is somebody.
No.
Yeah? Because you would have just said nobody.
Nobody.
You cannot get one past the #1 detective in Goose Goose Duck.
Yeah, okay. That's a self-proclaimed title, by the way.
No. Everyone says it.
Oh, does everybody say it? Okay, I'm gonna have like I might sneeze. I'm just mentally preparing everybody. And it's like a spicy sneeze.
What's a spicy sneeze? That's not a thing.
I don't know, but it feels different.
If you don't close your eyes, you can't sneeze.
Okay.
Oh my God, look, you're doing it.
It worked.
Yeah.
Wow. When I sneeze twice. And people at work know that. So, and I sneeze
like
a lot.
Like an awful rap lyric. And when I sneeze,
and when
I sneeze twice.
I sneeze twice. We're messing up the flow because we're sneezing twice.
Sneezing twice.
And so people at work will wait to say bless you until after I sneeze the second time. So I'll go, achoo. And then they like wait. And then I go, achoo. And then they go, bless you.
They know you.
And one time I only sneezed once. And my coworker who's sitting next to me was like, only once? And I was like, only once? It was a shock.
I thought of a question to ask.
Okay, Pooya thought of a question, but he muted himself and then talked into the microphone like the true pro that he is. So he thought of another question to ask me. And I have a question. I have one more question for him if he's willing to indulge. And then we will be done. Because I don't know if I can go to another level.
Please, and then we're done.
I think I could do, I mean, we'll see how this ghost pepper one goes if I end up having to eat it. But I'm looking at that butt pucker bottle over there and it's eyeing me the wrong way. I don't like the way it's looking at me. Also, I feel like all my mucous membranes are producing liquid and it's an unpleasant sensation. I feel like my eyes are watering, my nose is running, my mouth is like watering weird, trying to flush the toxins out of my body.
An appropriate time to say, don't try this at home. Probably not for you.
Well, it's certainly not for me. I shouldn't be trying this at home and we're at home.
Maybe I was wrong because I think that was better.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
Scorpion. So.
Then you have to eat a one with the butt pucker then.
No, I don't.
Yes, huh?
You have to ask me the next question. And
okay,
if I say
fine.
No.
All right.
Or here's what we could do.
What?
Here's what we could do. We can call it there, and then we sign off with the last wing with a dab of the butt pucker.
Okay, I agree.
You agree with that?
Yes, I'm okay with that.
Okay, so
I want to prove that I can do it. I never shy away from a challenge.
Okay. Here's what I think we should do.
Yes.
Let's do our plugs.
Okay.
And then we end it with that wing.
Okay.
Because might be bad pickings for you.
Okay.
And
I'm prepared.
And we'll leave this one unmiked.
Okay. Wait, what does that mean?
As in, I'm not going to do mutes
on
that one.
All right, I'll do my best to not do some eating.
You could also do your eating from here and like leave it at a distance.
Sure. Yeah, really? Is that how that works? You can move your microphone away from you.
Why are you being a dick to me? What did I do to you?
I know how this works.
We're having fun. Right?
We're having fun.
All right, so you...
All right.
To be clear, you're jumping the ghost pepper and going to the butt pucker.
I'm doing whatever you're doing. I'm doing the spiciest one.
Yes, which... We've been saying butt pucker a lot on this pod, but never showed it, so let me show what it is.
Okay.
While you do your plugs.
Okay, so my plugs. I am podcasting with the lovely Beth and Amon for Drag Race. Both of them equally lovely. Mike and I are doing the B&B, which is also obviously covering everything from Survivor. We talked about this at the top of the show, but Pooya and I did the traders feedback, and then yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then this. Okay, here's your butt pucker.
No, these are my plugs.
Oh.
You can find me on all socials at Pooyaism, twitch.tv/Pooya. That's where I am when I'm not podcasting, and where I play Goose Who's Stuck on Sundays. Check it out. Also, talking 90 Day Fiancé on a weekly, so check those out. Liana and I, as I said, we did the feedback show together for the Traders, the final one of the season, so that was a lot of fun. And myself and Shannon talk about Australian Survivor every week. I'm the middle episode man, and I have a good time doing it. There was questions on that podcast about which one of me, Mike Bloom, and Chappelle, where do we fall into as far as the Powerpuff Girls go. I've been told I'm the Blossom. I don't think I'm the Blossom.
You are not Blossom.
I'm the Buttercup.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, not Buttercup. Bubbles. Sorry, I'm Bubbles.
No, Chappelle is Bubbles.
Chappelle is the most Buttercup to have ever Buttercupped.
Mike is Blossom.
That's what I said.
Wait, but so who was saying this?
We were talking about it on the pod, and Shannon was like, Mike is Bubbles, I'm Blossom. And I was like, I don't see myself as the Blossom.
I could see Mike having Bubbles traits. Like bubble characteristics.
Yeah.
I can see that. Okay, show your butt pucker.
Okay, so we bought this in, I want to say San Diego last year. It's Professor Pain in the Ass's butt pucker, which, by the way, the non-commercialized hot sauces need to relax with their names because they're all getting outrageous. Like, why is the name of this butt pucker just be extremely hot sauce? Why does it got to be like gut rearranger? Like, let me just have a hot sauce.
I think it's a marketing thing.
I think it's kind of like when bacon was on everything.
I don't think that those are the same in any way.
Okay, well, I'm doing one dab a piece.
Remember the time when everything was extreme?
Yes. Ooh.
How do you know? You just opened it.
You want to take a whiff?
No. I'll smell it when I get my wing. Oh my gosh. I like that it's kind of like in a little flask bottle. I don't know why. I think that's so cute. It's like you're at a bar and you pull out a flask and people are like, oh, yeah. Give me a sip. Right. Drinks are crazy expensive.
One drop on each, as you can see.
Can you spread it around?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't want a concentrated butt puckering on it.
Well, the reality is you're going to get a all spread out here.
That's yours.
Yeah, that's mine. I'm spreading mine first.
Oh, okay.
Here.
See, I don't think it's going to be that bad.
I love you so much. You are the most important person to me in the world. This is going to be bad.
Yeah, but it's just a dot.
It's going to be bad.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to out-eat you under the table.
Okay. What should we do? First person to react gets a punishment?
Okay, what's the punishment?
I don't know.
Can you put that in a different bowl for me?
Yeah. Do you want to discuss what the punishment is?
You have to clean the entire house thoroughly.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I win,
Yeah.
what happens then? You do the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, here.
No, you pick a different punishment.
Oh, I pick a different punishment
Yeah.
for you? But why would I want to punish you for doing this? I feel like that's ridiculous.
Okay, so then I don't get a punishment, but you do.
That
Perfect.
feels unfair then.
Okay, you ready?
No, I have to think of my punishment first. How about, if you react first, you do the same thing you just tried to assign to me.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Okay, this is going to make for really good audio-only podcasting.
Listen, at this point, before you do it, at this point of the podcast, I want to say you can leave. It's all good. We'll see you next week for episode 11. But if you're sticking around, we're about to try this. We'll see how it goes, unmiked or unmuted. Good luck to us both. Y'all take care. Have a good one. See you later. Okay.
Okay, we have to eat at the same time because of the reaction. Define a react.
You know what react when you see it.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's unmiked, so.
3, 2, 1, go. Ew. It was so quiet so I could hear it.
Yeah, this is why I was like,
The
hey.
tearing up. Wait, you already done? Mm-hmm. You ate your one already? Mm-hmm. How did you eat that so fast? Show me the ball. Show me the ball.
With my mouth.
How did you eat?
Like this.
I just took a bite, but I don't think I had any hot sauce on here. Ew.
You watched me put it on.
Yeah, I know, but I think when you spread it away, it went away. Because this isn't spicy.
You know, this might be an anticlimactic ending because I'm fine. Could you say the same? Mm-hmm. Are you also fine?
I'm so fine.
Yeah, finish the wing then.
So fine. Call me mine. Because I'm so fine. In time. With my spine.
I trust you, but I am muting you because I have a feeling you're not fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. All right, then. Do another dab. You want another dab?
The scorpion was the worst.
So I think this might have needed more than one dab on it.
I think you rubbed it off.
Okay, here's what we'll do. There's
Okay.
one last wing left because you didn't eat one.
Okay.
Relax.
Our Google Home went off.
So I'm going to do this. I want to put more than one drop. Each of us are going to take a bite.
Oh,
And then
I
we
can
can-
eat the whole thing.
Stop
Yes, I
this.
can. I'm going to prove to you that I can do the whole thing.
But what are you proving?
I'm proving it.
What are you proving?
I'm proving it.
What is that?
Like all great mathematicians that came before me. They proved.
Mathematicians?
Yeah, because they do proofs.
This is not an equation. This is a hot sauce.
Here's the equation. Me plus hot sauce equals love and success and prosperity, maybe?
Okay.
I'm turning a new leaf, Pooya.
Yeah?
Yes. I'm turning it. This is my hot sauce era. I'm in my hot sauce era. Some people talk about their congenial era. I'm in my hot sauce era.
Babe, this is a mistake.
I'm going to do so good.
This is a mistake.
You didn't put enough.
I put enough.
No, you didn't.
I put enough.
I'm so ready. That wasn't even spicy.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
If it's not spicy here, we got scammed. But I'm telling you, when I had it the first time, it was very spicy.
It's oxidized.
All right, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to mute you.
Okay.
It's good, right?
There's a lot of spice on there.
Give me it.
No,
Babe, give me it.
I'm proving.
You're proving nothing. This is you making a challenge for yourself that no one assigned you. Oh, my God. This is unnecessary. You don't need to do this.
No, Tim.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you taking so long?
I couldn't find the end.
Okay.
It's bad, right?
Oh my god. It's so spicy.
Here.
I don't want it. Oh.
Who are you proving this to? Have some
Me.
yogurt.
I'm proving it to myself.
Beanie, you're turning red.
I know. I'm like Santa.
Give me your bowl.
Now, I'm gonna do it. Santa. Oh my god.
Just give me the bowl. Give me the bowl. I'm telling you, I know. You got so cocky. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're gonna check out here. Let's say goodbye. And for both of us here.
Oh my god, I'm dying.